But the Festus City Council will have to approve a measure to keep their treasurer after the position was left off the ballot last week. City officials say due to an administrative oversight, the county clerk did not receive notice of the election until after the deadline to put it on the ballot. The current treasurer has served for the past 12 years, but her term expired last Tuesday. The mayor says he will nominate her to continue holding the office until an election can be held in April of next year.